Peace and blessings, everybody. Gonna give this some time. Let the family come in. The time is 6:15, on 10/21/2023. Gratitude for being present. Gonna set the vibes with the energy harmonize, allow you to receive the healing that is being taken place on a subconscious level, because the way that we operate is on a conscious and subconscious level. You're harmonizing both aspects of yourself. So give gratitude to your body. Horak visake. Asemiaciu. That means, Horak means I see source in you and I offer you harmony. Asemiaciu. I love you. Visake is my earth that we all carry. It is my vessel. So, gratitude to Visake. I'm so excited. There's so much stuff in store. This has been a long time coming, but we are here. So we're going to start off with some prayers, just so that we maintain the high vibrations and the love. Alrighty. And a bakoak, get you out your makeup to tear tatara kabel and not child 7 to Harman na Gibor, Dosweo, Yukadeka, Kalawacham, Bakam Totem, Nakahel, Nahel, Achik Kadash. Tamud Galem Chasim Kadash, excuse me. Brav Tuka, Nahawachateka, Yakid Gael, Ram Chapane, Zakarai Stukateka, Shavatanu Kabel, Umshatavatanu, Yad Talmut, Brakshan, Kavad Makuto, Laim Vaid. Gratitude to the Hanabakog. So, got my rising phoenix here with us today that will guide us and assist us in allowing these transmissions to come through clearly. So, a little bit background on myself. I am Timothy Adonis, King Adonis, Cheif, Unicorn, Asemiaciu, Devleoh, Silohed, Fatiavu. I am a divine 9 being of the 7 principles coming through on the 7-9 kin, that which I am. I am a Cancer stellium, got 6 Cancer placements. I'm a projector, 6'2" profile. I am from Queens, New York, born and raised, I'm an only child. I am here to fulfill my purpose. I have come into my purpose fully at the age of 22. On June the 15th of 2022, I was crowned by nature as king on a beach, and I give gratitude to the Neteru and the honors, ancestors that have come past, present, future, now, to allow us to align with self and be in alignment to bring forth the new age, the new awakening, the new blossoming abundance that is knocking on your doors. So, gratitude. So let's see how we're gonna lead into this. So, we got a whole lot of transformation, changes, energy happening in the universe right now. So, moving from the underground to the mainstream, we're getting a lot more information put into the public domain. There's so much information available to everyone in this day and age that sometimes it can be a little distracting. So let's start paving a plan, paving the way, paving the path that we would like to align ourselves with, so that we can start living in our passions and living happy, blissful, divine lives. So let's start with, where do you identify yourself with? I identify with my vessel. I identify as Asemiaciu, Devleoh, Silohed, because that is my signature. Our signatures are encoded within our DNA. And our signatures allow us to make transactions, allow us to code switch and be the many positions that we live and take on in this life, in the life. Because as I am a son, I am a brother, I am my brother's keeper, I am a sister, I am I am my sister's keeper, I am an uncle, I am my nieces and nephews' keepers, I am a cousin, I am a primo, I am a prime, I am an original, may son of the Darvide Zazove, the Darvide Zazove, which is the grand wise woman. Gratitude. So, now that we've established how we identify ourselves, you got to figure out where is our vehicle and what is the status of your vehicle. Our vehicle is the body, and the body is your gateway into transportation. So we have different bodies. So we're going to start with the physical so that we can enjoy this journey, enjoy this process, enjoy this ride. Yes, I'm live. So we're able to move forward in the land of the living. Gratitude to the mothers. So tell her to tap in. So tell her to tap in so we can all be full of this divine love and wisdom. As I am teaching you all, I am teaching myself as well. So gratitude for being along this journey with me. So in this current state of being, we would like to breathe in love. Breathe in unity. Breathe in gratitude. The breath is the key to the spirit. So, we are here to educate and move forward in the emotional intelligence. Moving forward in the emotions. So, pretty sure it's 1,000, 1,000,000, and 5,000 questions. Go ahead, drop all your questions in the comments. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have following this transmission. So, we're going to start with the waters because the waters are the first element that is going to be affected by this planetary pole shift. And the water is so essential because in our Earth, we are 85-90% water. Our brains sit in plasma sacs, which is another vibration in the state of matter of the waters. So, why is there so much talk on the waters? Well, in the waters, you get your well so that you can drink and be able to sustain your life. And that's what we're here to do. Life, this is the planet of life. This is the school of life where we all are here to educate and to develop the soul that is within, our eternal, immortal soul that is within. Gratitude. So, as we begin to strap the stars and see the rhymes that he knew to came to be, buzzing blue, the creeds cracked your codes deep into the end keys. So, as we weave the stories of the deep into the mystic blues, hues that are of you, we allow you to tap in to yourself. Opening this great awakening door, this new Tzolk'in, where we are finding our kin, we are uniting in tribe, we are uniting in abundance. Anything and everything that you wish and dream and imagine that you want to be possible is now at grasp. Everything that was blocking you before is now putting you in those positions to where you can grow and elevate and heal from those periods and standpoints in your purpose and your passion and your possibility. Moving forward, I will be continuing to lay out the foundations and the synchronistic divine alignments that have been playing out. So, just to give you guys a little glimpse of the artwork that has been already put into the public domain, we're going to go to the Instagram stories, because the Instagram is an instant gram, or an oral tradition that we, of the Aboriginal practice in order to be able to articulate the messages. So, back in July of 2023, I began this journey of the new. And at 14/10/7/23/23 on Earth, I posted the bees are swimming by the blue ocean with the hashtags 44 and 99. So, as we move forward, we began to celebrate the birth of hip-hop. And hip-hop is so influential, so essential, so passionate, and so essential to the culture of who we are, that we have, it has stuck around and followed and has managed to grow with the culture. It has managed to grow and elevate and change, and it's still here. Hip-hop is so old, and we've called it disco, we've called it scat, and it all comes from the blues, the jazz. But shout out to hip-hop. So, where I got this amazing inspiration from was a phone call. And sometimes in this life we must answer a call. And this call came back, and this call comes over and over again, because the universe is always calling for you to step into your passion and step into your purpose. And I asked myself, if I imagine that your bloodline was directly associated to Christ, what life would one live? If you are your Shiva, Shakti, Jehovah, Yahweh, Christ, Jehovah, anything, if you're your own God, that God, if it's directly connected to your bloodline, what does that mean for your life? How are you able to move forward and connect with Visake, with your earth, knowing that your blood was, and always will be the tools that you needed to survive and sustain and be happy and blissful in this life? Imagine that. What does that feel like? What is that? How does that imagination look? What does that dream look like? Call it a dream if you would like. What does that dream look like if you were living that dream for 5 months? What does that dream look like if you were living that dream for a week? Or even a day? What does your perfect day look like? What is your perfect ray day? Your beam of light? What is the perfect way that you ideally see yourself reflecting into the spaces and the places of the universe? Gratitude. Give gratitude because you are already there. For the simple fact that you are able to imagine it. You have just dreamed with your eyes wide open or closed. And we are working towards getting those dreams to the physical. Give yourself a round of applause. Congratulations. You are doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Congratulations. Thank you for being present. Because that's all we can ask for you, is to be present. Gratitude to the nobodies. Gratitude, Luna. Gratitude, Soul. Gratitude is the key, the password to opening the next door of success, of possibility. The principles of possibility are the foundational systems that we practice over here at Emotional Thinking. And being an agent of possibility, knowing that everything is in your power and in your control, that you have the power to change what you can, and some things that are not in your power, they're not meant to be changed, and that's okay. And learning to surrender, learning to be okay with how things came to be. That's a word. Blue spirulina water, blue-green algae. Get you some. Super beneficial for the body. Helps connect receptors and brain cells and stuff like that. This is not medical advice. Don't do medical advice. This is what I feel and what I have experienced. So gratitude for that. So, moving forward as I paint these pictures, I am the wolf that was casted out. I don't know how this is. Yeah, there we go. The wolf that was casted out. The lone wolf, the only child that was self-resurrected as the leader of the pact. A white York silver surfing on the wheel of time, the Titan, tick tick boom. You just got gifted with healing from Cheif Asemiaciu. Gratitude. So, as we continue to lay the foundations for divine alignments and synchronistic presentations that will explicitly allow one to grasp the transition of a planetary pole shift, which the oracles or the Dosweo's oracles are prophetic seers plans. So whole bunch of encrypted, encoded messages for you to go and decipher on your own time if you so choose. But the gift of knowing comes at an event horizon. So when you learn to see how nature and your ancestors are in the Most High, the God Goddess within, are transforming the collective reality on personal levels. With that being said, welcome to this live. Now we may begin and get into the deep dive of the informations. So, starting with Montauk, New York, right? Montauk, helmet on Long Island, right? So, in order for you to stay protected when you're riding a motorcycle or bike, you gotta wear a helmet. In order for you to stay protected, you need to make sure that your head don't get messed up. You need to make sure that your mind is protected. How do you protect your mind? You put on a helmet. So, for the helmet of Long Island or New York is in Montauk, right? Which is approximately 2 hours and 36-minute drive from my current location, right? So, and then there's a Hither Hill State Park, and then I see a picture of a blue tent. So that means that people are camped there, and there's a nice little ocean view. All right, let's go a little deeper. So, Montauk is considered a beach resort, using its position at the tip of Long Island to promote itself as the end or the last resort. That's interesting. And this is what Montauk is famous for. So, it has become one of the biggest tourist locations in East Hampton, and many restaurants, bed and breakfasts, and hotels, yada, 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 right? So, I'm curious as to why they would promote itself as the end or the last resort. Now, we are coming to a close of we have closed the age of the Pisces, and we have opened the book of the Aquarians, right? So, this is a shift. It's happening on many levels, so it's not happening all at the same time, which is why it's taking time for these transitions to fold, which is why you're seeing the world around you transmute and transform itself in the way that it's taking fold. Cubes, right? So, the nickname of this bay is supposed to be the last resort, right? So, how is it that the Pelican sank on September 1st on 1951 with the 14 tonnage and with the ship being approximately 42 feet deep, right? Which led me to the rainfall of the Agnes, Agnes, right? So August 31st of 1954, Hurricane Carol makes landfall on Long Island and produces a wind gust of 120 miles per hour. That sounds like an ancestor came back because somebody did something that they weren't supposed to do, right? So the storm covered Montauk's highway. And listen to this. Specific damage totals for New York are known, although the storm causes roughly $460 million in 1954 inflation or alleged inflation rates and damage, right? So imagine what let's look that up. What does $460 million in 1954 equivalent to today? Because we gotta be accurate in our research, right? 1954, 422, pardon the New York soundtrack in the back, $1 million. equivalent to today. Gratitude, divine insight. So, $40 million in 1954 is equivalent to purchasing of about, 4,576,788,104.09 today, as an increase over 69 years. So, that's just a glimpse of the type of money that the ancestors demanded be paid out back to its people for tragedy that may have taken place back then. So, and we call this a tragedy, right? So, you want to know a famous tragedy? What's everybody's favorite tragedy? I'll give you a hint. It's by, what's that author? Shakespeare. Yeah. Boom, you got it. Hamlet, right? Hamlet is a revenge tragedy. Sounds like the ancestors was going back for revenge as well. So, it features the elements, okay, of a tragedy common in his time, such as murder, ghosts, and some seeking revenge. But it also has elements of a tragedy, such as the main character having a fatal flaw. So, his tragic flaw is procrastination. His continuous awareness and doubt delay him in performing the needed. He finally kills antagonist, but only after realizing that he is poisoned. His procrastination is his tragic flaw, and it leads him down the doom along that which he experiences. Now let's go back, because we're still talking about Montauk, right? So, Montauk is the end, right? The last resort. But when it came for protection, if you go to the last resort looking for protection, the ancestors still came and took what was owed, which we said was about $4 billion plus, right? In today's economy. Why is it that they purposefully went after the fish's tail? Because on this island, or fin, we have a tendency to wow and wail out. Pardon me. And when we wail out, we cause big waves. And let me show you what the fish looks like. You see the fish in the eye? So the eye was resurrecting. These are cycles, right? So the eye is the way that you receive the photons and the light. So we got today, on this divine day, we have 4 sunspots that are releasing plasma directly to Earth's atmosphere or biosphere, right? And not even not too long ago, consistently and continually to this day, you see entities, females, painting the town red. So, what is red energy associated to? Sekhmet, fire. On this hump day, reporting from Queens in New York City, this is a retake from Wednesday, September the 13th at 3:03 a.m. Gratitude, Elohim. So, on that hump day, reporting from Queens, NYC, we proceed to lay out the embedded symbolism that the universe is making during the pole shift, #the Great Kumble, Ma'at, second coming, that which I am. The universe is unfolding cubes that numerology can only begin to denote. In the school of life, we must know our times tables. So here is a simple equation. 1 times 1 equals 2. The mathematician of life speaks in signs and syllables. Words and timelines collapse as we keep moving forward. And that is a quote from my favorite movie, Meet the Robinsons, Slow. Right? So, the mathematician of life speaks in signs and syllables. Words and timelines collapse as we keep moving forward. The Mandela effect is more present than ever. These prophetic times are the foundation for millennia of advancement and creation. As we are experiencing myth, lore, mythology, history, ancient civilizations, and reemergences of all these ancient things, we will come to realize that we are paving the path and we are living in somebody else's story. So, in your journey, how do you want to be remembered? The seen and the unseen are two sides of the same coin, reflecting dimes with mirrors or eclipses, 6 cycles. 6-month cycles. With that being said, Sekhmet energy is here with a burning red message. So be very mindful of your spelling. Stay grounded in 0 and your battery always charged. Make sure you are staying grounded to Nemsake, the earth herself, because she is a battery. She is the womb that we all live in, the original seed of life, the great mother, great daughter of life. So beware of false illusions and false prophets. And get ready for the last Mercury retrograde of 2023, as this one ends on the 15th. The quickening is speeding up. Welcome to the dawn of the golden age. Many are called, but few are chosen. And this play has been on the stage to help you see the bees, the light, and remember the waters, which serves as a conduit for existence. And this is to go to show how the waters are the foundation of our bodies, of the world, they're the prime. It's the waters, the triple darkness, the triple waters that allow the old souls, the ones that have the flow, that can allow you to tap into your intuition and your emotions so that you can live and be your best self, live your best lives. Scarlet is bright color red, sometimes with a slightly orange tinge. In the spectrum of visible light, on the traditional color wheel is 1/4 of the way red and orange. So, some have predicted that red may be coming out. It is very prophetic during this time. And then the color yellow is the cycle that we have transitioned into now. And this is why we have the lion, which represents that Sekhmet energy, the lion, the golden lion, or yellow, with the red representing the desert, plague, chaos, wars, and healing. She is so powerful and the one who loves my eye. Pardon me, ads, right? So, why does Doja Cat sing Paint the Town Red? It's because she says, I let it go all to my head. I don't care. I paint the town red. She the devil. She's a bad little bitch. Parental explicit content advisory for the children. Forgive them, Father. Right? But it is a hip-hop snack rap track that samples Diane Warwick, Walk On By, 1964.
Early 1960s, two of the most powerful men in the world entered the final chapter of their prosperous careers. They looked back on their accomplishments and were conflicted, and they looked ahead to their legacies and were worried. These two men were New York City planner Robert Moses and legendary filmmaker Walt Disney. Moses was despised by many. His controversial and destructive housing strategies had made him a villain in the eyes of many New Yorkers. Walt was beloved by many, but he now worried that he had spent his life distracting humanity.
So, with that being said, we want to give gratitude to all of the timeless Disney movies that we have been given from Walt Disney and their cinematic studio productions, right, that have allowed us to see certain hues of light and divine radiance, right? So this is an invitation for the seekers of truth to be able to tap into the golden five, the philosophize of nature and her living mathematics. So on this Sabbath, we're soon to wrap up, but these transmissions have been encoded and keyed together so that you can begin to see how New York City is ground zero for the major transformation and change that is taking place. Do not fear, chosen. Fear is the only thing to fear. Fear itself is the only thing to fear. So release all your fears and desires. Tap into your passions. As we honor the Big Mama on the Sabbath, the lifeline into the land of the living, I am spinning on celestial tracks with Gullah-Geechee gratitude, winning and spinning, okay? So you never have to wonder, Wanderland, with a double volume seed to bump you straight on a tree or flower of life. Gratitude, 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 right? So, as we come into these divine alignments and syncretisms, you want to know where you come from, right? And following this path has allowed me to tap into multiple calendars, multiple timelines of this great conjunction. So, as I continue to piece myself together, may you be able to piece yourself back to you as well, as we all go on the journey back to source. So, in my journey, we have Nefertim, the Memphite god dynasty, pharaoh, priest from the 18th dynasty, with a flower lily headdress symbolizing fragrance and beauty. And we also know that I am King Adonai, and Adonis is a deity or a man that is beautiful, and I specialize in fragrances. So gratitude for that synchronistic alignment that allowed me to tap in to the wisdoms of self. So as we move forward, right, we're gonna sonic and dash the paths of life into the Jainisms, the Kukulkan, the fleur de lis, and the beetles, the scarabs, the holes, the blues, and the hues that allow us to be tapping into our Shiva Shakti and allow us to ascend in divine love, divine harmony, divine bliss, and oneness from Guru Tim. So, this authority has come in from a blood right. You have to have the blood right and the birthright and the born, awareness. These things come through a noble bloodline, noble blood. I was about to say the wrong thing. Thank you, Spirit. So, the white way, never off, So, as we continue to paint these pictures, we're going to flip back, turn right around, right? So, on this day, I had made 6 posts so to better paint the picture, portraits, path, for you to figure out what has happened. So, tap into your astrology. If you need any assistance, DM me. I can point you in the right direction, and we can go on this journey together. And then we got how Sabbath, Saturn, Lilith, the moon of Saturn, is directly blowing you kisses of love so that you can be able to ascend in recognizing the sarana, which is essentially the vision that allows you to speak and help others to attaining your most divine light, the divine to Zohi. to the seekers that are sincerely searching to develop and grow. So on this day, we start the 52nd Tzolk'in cycle since the inception of the new time on June 23rd, 1987, where 33 days later, the Wizard's count began on July 26, 1987, coded by Ken 34, 8 Wizard White Galactic Wizard. So, the Cosmic Moon, decoded by Ken 260, 13 Sun, Yellow Sun, Cosmic 1 full galactic spin from yesterday's date. So, the Tzolk'in cycle will be completed on Gregorian calendar date, July 7, 2024. So, keep in mind these prophetic dates as we continue to see more Mandela effects, more transition, more transformations and changes that will allow you to be able to grasp and shock you with those frequencies and hertz to be able to allow and outline what is and what has been taking place before you. So, before we close out in a few, I would like to send you off with this affirmation. All that has offended me, I forgive, within and without. I forgive things past, things present, things future. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive everything and everybody who can possibly need forgiveness of the past or of the present. I forgive positively everyone. I am free, and they are free too. All things are cleaned up between us now and forever. To help you bounce through the time zones, to help you raise in your divine nine vibrations. Sometimes you may find yourself kicked out and criticized, but remember that it is often done to give the kicker out the feeling of importance. Recognize your own divinity. Recognize your own truth. Recognize the love that has been given to you through the divine, through the cosmic webs. And know that you are everything that you ever wanted to be. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. Do you know who you are? Gratitude for being present. Much love, much to Zohi. Until the next Sabbath service and Sirius alignment aligns you and I in a space of bliss. Until next time, gratitude.